What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family, and my fighters? I'm One Eye Bright, also known as PT. You don't know if I'm winking or I'm blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about the show Daybreak on Netflix. And I guess I'm too late to the party, but it's been out for a while. I think it came out October last year, 2019, and I watched it recently with my wife, and we're like, what? Have people seen this show or not? Obviously, spoiler warning for the show. We're not going to talk about all the spoilers on all the show, but we're going to cover some things that we like, what we didn't like, and why there wasn't a second season in our opinion. But spoiler warning for the show, the Netflix show Daybreak. But let me know your thoughts, post your comments below. And before we get to it, hit that subscribe button if you like what we do here. Also, let me know any video topics or show topics that you want me to talk about, and any other shows on Netflix or Amazon or anything like that you want me to break down. Hit the join button to become a valued member of our PT channel family, and ring the bell to be notified when we post videos every day. Again, let me know any video topics that you want me to talk about. But Daybreak is a show on Netflix, and I liked it. I enjoyed it, and I wish there was a season 2, but I can tell you why I think there wasn't another season because of some certain things, how the show ended. The last couple episodes, mainly the last 3 episodes, were like, what? What kind of show is this now? And like I said, I enjoyed this series. It's 10 episodes. I think that's what they do on Amazon and Netflix. They love the 10 episode count for the series. But basically the show is a post-apocalyptic series where the kids survived an atomic bomb, several bomb explosion from some country. You don't really find out what it was, but parents, adults, they're ghoulies. They're not zombies, they're called ghoulies. And you're following mainly this guy right here, Josh Wheeler. And again, at the beginning, the show was like, okay, kids are the ones that survived. They took over the world. And it really goes around a high school in Glendale, California. The golf team was pretty hilarious. They start to get dwindled down a little bit here and there, and you could just see what they're doing. And the writing was pretty good. I thought it was funny. I laughed, and you could it's a high school kind of drama, post-apocalyptic high school kid feel, but I enjoyed the series. But with that being said, I could see why some people didn't like it and why we only got 1 season of the series. So it revolves around a school, a high school. These kids, they took over a mall. Well, one kid takes over a mall, then other people join there, and it revolves around a couple places: an apartment complex, a high school, and a mall. Basically, it's mainly 3 locations. You see a then and now approach, and yes, that is the one, the only Ferris Bueller. Anyone Bueller, and he's a principal in the story. Principal Burr, Ferris Bueller. It's pretty funny with the character, the actor Matthew Broderick, and I liked it. Sam Dean, don't worry, we're going to get to you. That's the girl right there. But again, I like the show, I like the premise, and I like the characters. Now, there's a little bit too much of certain things with certain characters, and I like Wesley, even though he was a samurai and a pacifist, and he had some trouble with Turbo Brojock. Yes, that's his name, Turbo Brojock, which is pretty terrible. But Wesley was a character I liked. I liked Josh, I liked Angelica, I liked Miss Crumble. I liked a lot of the characters, and overall, I thought the story was pretty interesting. And what they did with the ghoulies, and I don't want to give too much away, I want you to go watch it, but overall the show was entertaining, and that was the premise of the show that I liked about it. It was entertaining, and it was 10 episodes, but the last 3 episodes were like, what? This show has done a complete 180 and it's going the wrong direction. It didn't end very well. So again, spoiler warning here. If you want to stop watching now, I'm going to talk about some big things. Spoiler warning. 3, 2, 1. Sam Dean, I think, is the character that we're following Josh go after, and it really ruined the show for me, what they did with the character in the last 3 episodes. Also, Mavis, what was up with this? Mavis is a mannequin, but Josh saw her. Then we never saw her again and was like, what are you trying to pull here? I believe that was in episode 7 or 8, so it was the last 3 to 4 episodes of the 10 episode total that I was like, what? And I'm like, hey, she's from The Gifted and The Goldbergs. And it was really disappointing when Sam turned out to be the villain at the end that was going to set up season 2, which I wish there was, because then it could maybe change things. But Sam really was annoying after the fact, where Sam and Josh, they skipped the pep rally. Then they went back to Josh's apartment. And then she turned into this weird character with the makeup, and it turned into this weird sexual humor thing. And what was she doing? And then it was like, you don't know me. And Josh fell in love with her. And then she got mad about it and was just crazy. And I don't know what was going on with the makeup and the app and the thing with the Postmates delivery guy. And you're like, oh, who is this chick? I'm supposed to like her, and I'm supposed to feel like I want Josh to find her. And you're like, Not really. I would rather Josh end up with KJ, and then it ends with Sam going on the throne and Mona Lisa coming over to Sam, and they're the villain. Like, yep, she's going to run things and she's going to be the queen, but she didn't want to be the homecoming queen. So I'm like, that's a crappy ending, and that's where the series ended because we're not going to get a season 2. And maybe it was Sam Dean, maybe it was the whole thing with Wesley and Turbo Bojack and people didn't want to see that, or maybe it was cheesy or to this, but it was cheesy, but it was supposed to be. And I liked the campiness about it, and I liked the way they were taking over the world and the area and whatever, but it was just one of those things where you're like, ah man, this whole Sam Dean thing threw me off, and that's what really didn't really like about it. But I didn't mind the whole Wesley, Turbo Bojack, and Angelica and Miss Crumble and everything. I thought it was pretty interesting, and I wish there was a season 2. But let me know your thoughts. Why didn't they make a season 2? I'm sure it's posted somewhere by the writers, but Netflix didn't pick it up. But hopefully if you've seen it, it's one season and it's okay. It's worth a watch, especially now when we're stuck inside and we got to look for things to do. But I do recommend Daybreak on Netflix. Thank you guys for watching. And if you're interested in my zombie apocalypse book series, the title is Fight For Us. It's available on Amazon in paperback and digital format on Kindle. I hope you join the fight and pick your pre-copy today. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, and we love you guys.
No, we love you guys. Honestly, thank you.